Assalamu alaikum. In today's video I'm going to make turnips, steamed turnips you can say, in the least amount of oil I'm going to use to cook this dish. Now these are 500 round. This is 1 kg turnip along with the leaves and these stalks. Now I have separated the turnips, I have peeled them. There are 500 gram of turnips, then leaves I have cut the leaf, just have taking the leafy part. Now these stalks, I'm not going to throw these stalks away because these are abundant with vitamins. All the nutrients that we need, they are there in these stalks, but I'm not going to use them the way they are. I'm going to steam them, then extract the juice out of them, and then I'm going to use that juice in making my gravy. Along with these 500 gram of turnip, I have 250 gram on 4 tomatoes, 1 teaspoon cumin, flakes of 2 button chilies, 1 tablespoon each ginger and garlic, and 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Now when we continue, I'll tell you how we are going to convert this vegetarian dish to non-veg. Now this one dish is going to be can be turned into vegetarian or non-vegetarian dish. Let's continue further. Here I have roughly chopped my turnips, these stalks and the leaves. First I'm going to put these stalks because they are going to give me the juice, so I'm gonna put them down so that they are soft earlier than the turnips. My steamer is hot. Plus the stalks, the lid over. Like I said before, the same dish can be used for veg and non-veg. So here is 125 gram or around 2 these wheel cuts, and then here is 1 tablespoon whole coriander, 1 teaspoon anise, 5 to 6 cloves, the same amount of black pepper. Now not whole, this 3 petals of these star anise, 2 cinnamon sticks. I'm not using cumin here because cumin we are using in the turnip. So first I'm gonna boil them. Once the scum is separated, then I'm gonna add these whole spices. Here are my tomatoes. I have blended and then sieved them. To show you, I have kept the seeds and the skins are here strained. I'm not going to use them. We are only use this fresh pulp. Here is my pan. I have taken enough pan just to cover the base. First goes my cumin and chili flakes, a little aroma, and then immediately I'm gonna add my ginger and garlic because I have not added any water yet, so we are not going to give them much time to fry. Just little cover, and then I'm adding my tomato sauce. Let it simmer a little, then I'm gonna add my turnips and then the leaves, the steamed turnips, remember. We are going to separate this scum and then we'll add our whole spices. Separated the scum, now goes the whole spices. Let them simmer till the meat and the spices are tender. All the juices have been extracted. Then we'll continue further. My flame is lower to high. Just to show you, I have lowered the flame. Tomatoes haven't cooked yet, but you can see little oil has started separating from it. So at this stage I'm going to add my turmeric because I want this moisture for turmeric to prevent it from burning. Give it a little mix and again high the flame, medium to high, and we only have to reduce this moisture so that we can add our juices, the stock extract and our steamed turnip. I have taken the stalks out from the steamer. You can see the juice. I'm going to blend and sieve them so that I can use this juice, this vegetable broth for my sauce. Here are the turnip stalks, 500 gram, no, 250 gram, because leaves we had separated, so they are stalks of 250 to 300 gram of turnip stalks. I'm going to sieve it and then we'll see the pure vegetable broth. Here I have sieved the juice. This is 100% no water added, the vegetable broth. You can store it, refrigerate it, freeze it. This is the best remedy to beat these winter cough and cold. And this is the fiber. Feel like you can dry it, use it as a face scrub, best with oatmeal, honey and a squeeze of lemon. And this is, I'm not going to use it whole, this is around more than half liter, I think. I'm only going to use half of it to make my gravy, and then I'm going to store it for my vegetable curries. As you can see, the oil has almost completely separated from the tomatoes. The paste gravy has been cooked through. Now my turnips are steaming, so all is left is to add the leaves. So I'm going to add the leaves once they are tender soft, then I'll add my steamed turnip. Now this is the time to add salt. I'm adding salt, around 1 teaspoon or as per your choice. I have added the leaves. They are roughly chopped because they are going to reduce in size. Little broth, this little broth I'm adding like half of it to have little gravy and to have the steam enough to tender or cook these leaves. Let's close the lid and let them cook. My turnips are soft, so I'm going to mash them a little and then let them in our curry. Here you can see our leaves are tender now. I'm going to break them little. Oil is separated, and once these leaves are little mashed, then I'm going to add my steamed turnips. We have not added any oil yet. Alright, our leaves are broken. I little mashed them, and then here is our steamed mashed turnips. They go in, mix it little and adjust the seasoning according to your liking, and then our dish is ready. Here I wanted to show you the meat is all tender now. Now this is the time to add it in our turnip bhaji. As I said before, the same recipe goes for vegetarian and non-vegetarian. So here I do not want this vegetable broth, so I'm going to fry it a little. I have taken around 2 to 3 tablespoon oil. I'm going to fry it a little. Once the oil starts separating from my turnip, then I'm going to add the meat broth. As you can see, no more vegetable broth is seen here, so it's just oil starting separating. So this is the time to add our meat broth. Here I'm adding it. Let it cook a little, and here I have shredded the meat into small chunks, adding it as well. Mixed it a little and let the spices mix together. Let it reduce a little, and then we are going to adjust the seasoning.